All right. Hello, everyone, and now welcome now to game number 3 in this series. So far, we are all tied up at 1 game apiece. I now know that this is a, well, I wouldn't even say it's a best of 3 series, since I believe these games are taken from the ladder instead of actually taken from some sort of tournament, hence no additional observers. Anyways, that's gonna go ahead and break things down in this matchup. It looks as though, well, there's a little bit of an issue, and oh, this is the new version of Terranus Stand that is really different. All right, so over here on the bottom right hand side of Terranus Stand, we see 120. Meanwhile, we are going to be looking at Lynn spawning as the blue orc over here on the top left. Now, there is no observatory right above you. There is a mercenary camp with a 5333 creep camp nearby and a goblin merchant shop instead. I don't even know, laboratories are instead off in the center portion of the map. So the mercenary camp, it looks like everything just got shifted down one, and whatever was down, if it was down here, it just got moved up to here. So if you guys need a quick way to remember, that's how things worked. Over here, this got moved up to here, this got moved down to here, and this got moved over to, yeah, whatever, the mercenary camp got moved up. Hopefully that is not too confusing for you guys. I guess a bit of the issue was the fact that the goblin laboratory being so close to your opponent's base often opened up some gameplay where you could buy goblin sappers and then simply walk them into your opponent's base, since they were just a hop, skip, and a jump away. They didn't like that particular strategy, especially against, I would say, Night Elf players and Undead players who tend to rely on those farms much more heavily than some of the others. All right, Blade Master quickly sells a Scroll of Town Portal, picks up a Circlet of Nobility, and Lynn, this time around, opening up with, well, what I will consider your classic gameplay. Blade Master with Grunts going up against Death Knight with skeletal minions. And we'll see what exactly this Blade Master is going to do, as the Blade Master did take out one unit and, well, is just going to be trying to pick up all of those very useful items. Now, Circlets of Nobility do, in fact, give additional damage. Grunt, is it going to get taken out? No. Wow, the Grunt is able to escape right there. Healing wards on the Blade Master. Blade Master is going to be able to run all the way back. That Grunt, a sliver of health left, as it is going to head back home, get some healing salves, and, well, regenerate some health alongside that Blade Master right there. The issue is if an Acolyte, well, the Acolyte could give a Grunt a hug, or could have given a Grunt a hug and actually finished off that unit right there. All right, Blade Master going to end up finishing off those units. Blade Master still looking fairly strong and trying to finish off some units. Gonna finish off this one unit there. Healing salves to go around. Picks up another Gauntlets of Ogre Strength +3. Death Knight sitting at level 2. Blade Master sitting at level 2. Blade Master does have healing wards. Meanwhile, Death Knight has done all of its creeping only with the help of skeletal minions. Is the Blade Master going to be able to find a Kobold Taskmaster that's ripe for the picking, as the Blade Master shows up here and now going to go straight after this one renegade, or this rogue? Oh, no, the Enforcer. All right, you can take a look at this here. This is actually taking a little bit more damage than he would like. What's going to go down? Blade Master finishes off the unit. Going to go ahead and pick it up. Has a Book of the Dead. Is it going to healing salve himself? Yes, it will. It can, in fact, wind walk as well. Meanwhile, this Grunt is also getting healing salved as it heads back home. Blade Master. Oh, this could be extremely painful, as the Blade Master could try to just Book of the Dead, and there it goes, straight inside. Oh my goodness, the skeletal minions and all of those units being forced to Scroll of Town Portal back. Gonna be able to finish off a handful of units right there. Death Coil does save one Acolyte, as the skeletal minions are now rushing back into the back here. Blade Master is still here, ready to engage. Book of the Dead, is it gonna live up to its name of Book of Win, as the undead units are just causing so many problems here and disrupting so much mining. All right, some skeletal minions have been taken out. Acolytes being forced and backed off here. As you take a look, another round of Acolytes. Is it going to be able to run away? It doesn't look like it. There goes one Acolyte there, as some skeletal minions are rejoining on the fight. Blue versus red skeletal minions, but only 2 Acolytes are left. Where are those remaining acolytes? I do not know, but the damage was done. Lots of damage lost right there. Grunts now continuing to engage, purposely sharing all of that damage across multiple units. The Blade Master with a healing ward, getting 2 of the most powerful consumable items in this game, gets up to level 3. All right, units are all going to be backing off again, but it may be far too much. Is the Blade Master going to be going after some of those units? Does get a skeletal minion kill easily, and is it going to try and finish off some more forest trolls? All right, 1 item was sold. More damage coming across there. Skeletal minion going to get taken out. There it goes again. Blade Master up to 3.25 as the Death Knight still sits at level 2. Odd numbered hero levels are incredibly important as the Blade Master now heads back off to the north. We are going up to Fortress as we are getting the Bestiary. I don't see a Spirit Lodge as of yet, and we do have the Shadow Hunter, so we could end up also getting the Tauren Chieftain. Blade Master comes out to join in on the fight. Level 2 critical strike as this level 8 creep camp. Wow, that is actually much higher than before. Do not come to this creep camp thinking it's very easy. That's a level 8 creep camp, and what item is it gonna drop? All right, it's gonna get taken down. What item is it there? What was it? I can't tell what it was. Was it a potion of just invulnerability? All right, so a level 8 creep dropping only a potion of invulnerability. That's a little bit of a head scratch for me. I would have thought it would have been a much more powerful consumable item, but perhaps his supporting cast nowhere near as strong. Hence the reason why it drops only what was dropped by a level 7 creep camp as opposed to a level 8. Shadow Hunter going to gain a little bit of experience here, finish off the remaining kobolds. We're going to see that Shadow Hunter stay at level 1. Meanwhile, Blade Master still wandering around. Potion of Invulnerability does also have a Ring of Regeneration, so that Blade Master, while windwalked and unhittable, will be healing 2 extra hit points a second. That's something that you cannot necessarily account for, since the Blade Master does so many hit and run tactics. It can actually allow him to extend a little bit longer, as we now see a Windwalk strike onto that Crypt Fiend. Crypt Fiend now down to 436 hit points. A quick Frost Armor, however, makes that Blade Master balk a little and now head away. During all of this time, though, Shadow Hunter, is it going to try and pick up something from the Goblin Laboratory? Perhaps a Goblin Shredder? Is it picking up a Goblin Shredder? No, not yet. All right, a little bit confusing. Went straight there and not picked up anything at all. Gonna go ahead and just go after all of those kobolds. Purposely did ensnare. Oh, I thought it ensnared a different unit, but no, that was not the case. Level 3 now on the Shadow Hunter. As that, hexed the Kobold Taskmaster. I thought he would try to ensnare it while it was still far away from all of the action to remove the command aura from the remaining units. All right, low hit point. Grunt needs to back up here. Tauren Chieftain has been joined in on the fight as well. We have fortified armor on these orc burrows, meaning destroyers and crypt fiends will actually have a difficult time trying to harass the enemy base. Vampiric aura also given to that Shadow Hunter, as well as the Tauren Chieftain picks up a couple of tomes. Not quite sure which they are. I don't believe it's strength, but we'll see how all of this, is going to play out. Or was it no, it was a tome of experience. Exactly 100 experience for that Tauren Chieftain. I would have thought it would have gone to the Shadow Hunter instead. As we take a look at another, is that a Robe of the Magi? No, Claws of Attack +6. All right, so only Claws of Attack +6 there. Big damage once more, but it does not need to go straight onto that Blade Master any longer. Blade Master, does it have an Orb of Lightning? No, it doesn't. Not going to be able to perhaps purge and stop units in its tracks. Meanwhile, Tauren Chieftain gets into position with Endurance Aura. Now going to try and get us around here. Death Knight, is it going to be able to escape? Yes, it will. Speed Scroll now being used as the Tauren Chieftain with Endurance Aura, however, not going to be able to put his foot down and stomp across all of those units again. All right, Lich in trouble. Does it get healed? No, not in time. Hex onto the Death Knight. And with that, a little bit of a split attack, and Lin easily takes game number 3. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.